like thousands of others across the country. It's a place to go if you want to be seen, and to a lot of folks, it's the information center of the neighborhood.
Give everybody the strength and ability to do what they do best, and that's make people laugh.
Everybody want to be famous! Nobody want to put the work in.
Our job is to spark somebody else watching us. We might not be the ones, but let's not be selfish.
My name again is AMON.
Hey, no.
Say what you want, spell my name right. We have Bossy in the building. This is the fan favorite. This is also,
Why you gotta say like that, bro? Like, you know,
no,
man,
I'm saying,
dog,
no,
you know?
just you're the internet's new hater, and they love you. You know what I'm saying? They absolutely love you, which is crazy to me. Like, hate is now love, but that's weird.
Hate, it's clicks and likes. It's clicks and likes now. And I don't do it for clicks and likes. I do it because that's how I really fucking feel.
That's true. That's true. But today, man, we have a very special guest, man, friend of the show. Long time
Absolutely.
coming, man. This was supposed to happen, I don't know, 2-3 years ago now. At this
Right
point.
after COVID.
Yeah. You know, I ran up on a young man, say, man, I love your work, man. You got to pull up. He says, all right, I got you. And
It was the 15-minute response. I'll be there in 15 minutes.
600 and some odd days later. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
In the
they
building.
say better late than never, bro.
Man,
Better
that
late
part.
than never.
That part.
For sure. I want y'all to put your hands together, man, for Dilla, man. One time.
Right on. Right
So
on.
you one of the few people that have not clapped for yourself, bro. Why did you clap for yourself, dog?
I don't know. I felt my mother's spirit. Like, you better not clap. You know what I'm saying? You know, first instinctual answer. You
Right.
know, I struggle with that too, man. A lot of dope stuff be happening. My wife will look at me like, "You okay?" I'd be like, "Yeah." You know, I grew up with so many brothers in the house that, you know, they put their foot on your neck. You think you get too big for yourself. So,
Well, what number are you in the line of brothers?
4.
Oh, yeah, it's
4,
over,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah, and then
That's
there's
over.
one under me. Yeah,
I'll pull him.
Yeah.
He really caught the run
Are
of it.
all y'all 6'5" or better?
I'm the tallest. Everybody's 6 foot, at least 6'1", 6'2".
Fuck y'all.
You see that? How's that feel, bro?
Yeah, I hate it. I fucking hate it.
Man, my mother was 5'11".
Oh, shit. Everybody got a good shot.
Emoji was 5'9" and some change. You know what I'm saying? Almost 5'10", so good.
So it's important, man.
Kinda mad. Kinda mad.
It's
And I tell
important.
people the height come from mama.
Couple mom dudes.
Yeah.
We still love you, Mama Sharon.
Yeah. My mama 5 foot nothing, so it's over. You know what I'm saying? But my heart, my heart is big as a lion.
Hey, man.
Hey.
My 15-year-old so crushed. She like, man, Dad, I ain't gonna be 6 feet. Nah, bro, look at your mom.
He kept it a buck with him, though. He kept it a whole football field with him.
Hey, man, don't shit on that brother like that, man. Something may happen, man.
People ain't taking Flintstone vitamins no more. And milk, we know milk don't work.
Look, bro, just be smart, man.
I feel that, man.
Yeah.
That works. Hey, look, let's be clear, man. Dilla is the hip hop. I don't know, not hip hop. Historian.
Chicago's very own.
Historian.
We love it.
Right? Covered everywhere. TikTok is blown up. A bunch of accolades, man. And to Abasi's point earlier, you don't really talk about it much. I know the media talks about it a lot, you know what I'm saying? But the times I met you and been around you, like super humble, you know what I'm saying? Always supporting, right?
Right.
I think that's obviously intentional. But why the fuck you don't never just pop your shit and talk your shit?
Man, partially because I've gained notoriety from recalling something or telling somebody else's story or recounting another person's accomplishments or triumphs or fears or whatever, right? I think if, like, you know, I was first round draft pick or something like that, it'd be a different thing. I'd probably be more, you know, assertive in the things that I've been able to accomplish. Now, having said that, I do take into account that it's happened. I'm very, very appreciative that it occurred. I do most of my shit popping with my kids, right? Like, you know, my daughter's a junior at NCAT, and my rule is 1C a semester. You have 1C, life is hard, you know.
Gotcha.
I'm not going to be arguing with you because you got a C in trigonometry or whatever, but when you move past 1C, and any of the kids, you get any more than 1C, now I'm losing my mind. And a lot of the times, the stick I'm using is, I don't got no damn history degree, but I won this as a historian because I'm reading and I'm working hard and I da-da-da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? So they catch all the shit popping.
All right, I can respect that, man.
Yeah.
But in Chicago, before we even get into everything else, it's important to know, like, your high school is more important than the college that you went to,
Yeah.
right? The JUCO you went to. What school did you go to?
Went to Calumet. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Went to Calumet, the school for the moles. Name of K-Rock. They leave me alone. Yeah.
But since you put it like that, though, I guess you get a pass with that, man, because you take some Calumet trash, bro.
It was a little rough. We got some dopeness now on the low ski, right? One of the coldest baseball players ever. Kirby Puckett won the World Series with one eye. He had one eye and was killing in the work. Can you imagine hitting the fastball with one eye? You got one eye and they're throwing 90 miles per hour. Bro hit 2 home runs in the World Series. So Kirby Puckett is one of us.
Right.
The very, very dope Marshall Warfield is one of us.
She is from the crowd.
Yeah.
Man, I ain't giving y'all that. Go ahead,
yeah. And then *𝐷𝐿 𝐿 got kicked out of Calumet.
Love Shaka for herself. Come on, Shaka.
Man, you should see her yearbook picture. She was fine. When she was Yvette Stevens, she was fine. She got kicked out of Calumet. She had met this guy named Paymoon Rami, who's still around, a very, very dope guy. And they did the largest ever school walkout. And then when she came back, she had ran into Fred Hampton. So she tried to charter a chapter of the Black Panthers inside of Calumet. And the white principal at the time wasn't having it. So he kicked her out. And that's why she ended up at Kenwood. But yeah, Shaka with us too.
Today's a holiday, bro. It's a holiday because you are the first person on this show to successfully fight back about us trashing your high school. And fucking win. And fucking win, dog.
Yeah, man. It was, now, I went there in the 90s. I can say it was.
Did you hoop?
Gangbang City, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
There's a ball right here, right now. I have to ask this question. There's a ball right here, right now. It is right there. That's definitely for sure. Neither one of y'all ain't doing shit right now. But if y'all had to right now, would you bust his ass?
Oh yeah, I give him the business. I got a good mid game. You know what I'm saying? That's old school. They don't have that no more. But anything inside the 3-point line.
What year did you come out of there?
99.
Okay, so he was a freshman when I was bro. What? All right, you know what? This is what we're going to do. We have to do like a Chicago media game, right?
Somewhere. It's been in the works, man.
Yeah. So all you motherfuckers that claim that y'all who...
And we'll bust your ass. It's been on this show.
It's not going to happen.
You are owing like 30, owing about 100 or what? Owing about 221.
All you got to do is Google me. I'm nice out here. But that's neither here nor there.
I remember my freshman year was Bobby Simmons' sophomore year.
I used to bust Bobby ass.
Calumet sucked. So we was in the blue. They was in the red. But we played, that your first 3 games of the season would be against another conference.
Yeah.
And man, we played Simeon. Anyway, I'm trying not to go to jail for talking about hazing, but when Bobby Simmons became a Q and I went to visit him, we'll just say I went to visit him.
Right.
I reminded him of him embarrassing me and dunking on me in the paint.
I got you to get back.
Oh my God, yeah.
Hey, Bobby the homie too. He gonna see this shit.
Man.
Got my get back.
That's what's up, man.
That's hilarious, dog.
All right, so let's just get right into it, man. You've been on this, I guess, press tour, if you want to call it.
Yeah.
Well deserved, but for the wrong reasons.
So, if you don't know,
right reasons too.
ComEd fired this brother here. He was told he wouldn't get fired, and then he got fired. And we said the week of it happening, something's going to happen from that, right? And, we debate, we hate, and we skate, man.
Skirt.
And because you're the homie, you know what I'm saying, we ain't really go in on you, you know what I'm saying? Because, motherfuckers could have really went in. But I did see you, even on our post, you took accountability for your faults in that, right?
Yeah.
And that's some man shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But where are you at with that?
It's to be honest, it's still a little tough. I was there a long time, and for those of us who had those type of careers where
tenure at the job,
you've been there a minute, you spend more time at work than you do at the crib.
Fact,
you know what I'm saying? A lot of my homies that I care about deeply, I met at the job, gained a skill set at the job. The job afforded me the ability to buy my bungalow, take my kids to Disney.
Pop that shit. Come on now.
Get yelled at because here come another box from Sneaker App. You know what I'm saying, right? Like that kind of stuff. So there's a bit of a grieving that's going on. Before I was lured out of the union job.
I hated that word too, bro.
Man, somebody said Lord is doing a lot of work on this article right now, Dilla. Heavy crime. But that would be the accurate description. But before I was lured, I was an area operator. And what that is, a high voltage electrician. Yeah, I was making base pay was like $1.30.
Good bread, bro.
And we maintain the power grid downtown. So it's such an amazing feeling, right? So there isn't a building downtown I haven't been in, not one. Like, it drives my wife crazy. I'm like, baby, every building you see in your eyesight, I have been inside of. Because we did the troubleshooting. If an elevator broke, we got it back up, got the power put on, emergency power. And then when they build new high rises, we read the blueprints to make sure you're getting the correct voltage for every floor for the elevators.
Right.
And we do the inspection. So it was a great, like, immediate gratification kind of dope ass job. And then the TikToks took off. And through some pony trading, I got on the night shift. And so I was like a zombie. You know what I mean? Like, I work 10 p.m. to 6 a.m.
That's my shift. I love it.
I love it.
That's a great shift if you ain't got to do nothing at 9 a.m. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. That's different. That's different, bro.
So I was doing that. And then at 9 a.m., I'm going to do a history lecture at Harold Washington. Then at 11 a.m., I got a tour to 1. Then I'm being able to sleep from 1 to 4, but then the kids come home. So that's a whole new fresh wake up.
Yep.
But then there's also like the studying and the research, right? I don't just get on them tours and run my mouth. Like, I'm reading, I'm researching, I'm going through the archives and pulling permits to see who built what building and what, these historical facts I don't just pull out my ass, right? Like, I learned them. And so ComEd noticed that I was on some zombie, and the CEO, it's like a perfect storm, right? I'm glad that we get to talk about it. The previous CEO got fired.
Yeah,
and
he was
arrested.
on some bullshit.
It was a lady. Her name was Ann Parmajuri.
Well, excuse me.
And she got locked up for basically bribe. She's caught up in the Michael Madigan case, right? That's going on right now.
Absolutely.
That's going on right now. So they get hit with like all kind of consent decrees saying that they have to do things a different way, right? For sure. My dad is a part of one of the biggest consent decrees in the Chicago Police Department history.
There you go there.
So the consent decree said they had to get a new CEO and they had to operate in a different way.
Right.
So at the same exact time that my platform is taking off on TikTok, they hired this new CEO.
Right.
He's not a Chicagoan. He's not an Illinoisan. He's not from the...
He's a foreigner, basically.
He's a foreigner, but he don't have a reputation of chicanery and shadiness, right? You know what I'm saying? If they...
So he green.
He's green
to
the city. So when he gets here, he's like, oh, this is perfect, because what you're doing is helping change ComEd's public image. And so we finna put you in the front. So that's what they did. If you notice all my early videos, I got on the old school ComEd logo hat in my first ones. And a lot of the videos is made in the truck, right? I'm sitting in the work truck making a lot of those videos. And then he came to me and he said, I was at an impasse, right? Like, I'm saying no to gigs. Universities want me to fly out to come do a lecture, but I can't because I got to be at work.
At work.
So he's like, hey, we're going to give you a stay-at-home job, part-time, and that way you can grow your brand. All we ask of you is to make this amount of videos about ComEd per month, go to this amount of, we got new hires, go talk to them. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Right. It was, and it wasn't even, it was like, hey, this is what you need to do. As long as you turn it in at the end of the month, what you do on your own time is your own time. Just don't double dip, meaning like, don't get off the Dilla tour and then walk right into a ComEd ribbon cutting, because there's no way you can say that both of them wasn't on the same clock, right? So, I went to my wife and I'm like, it's the boss. It ain't the HR lady. It ain't some mid-level director. It's the brand new CEO of this company telling me that we're going to make sure you straight. And I asked him right, like verbatim, like, hey, leaving the union, going to management, puts you in the at-will side of employment. And so what happens when marketing and communications has a budget impasse, and my little part-time stay-at-home job is on the chopping block?
Right.
He said, why in the hell we get rid of our TikTok star, bro? You brought us
out of his mouth.
This is out of the CEO's mouth.
Right.
I was with my wife.
He smoothed you.
1,000%.
What the fuck is this, bro?
No, we got you.
Don't let him get on
that. Don't worry about it.
1,000%. He say you gonna be straight. He said his exact words were, with your skill set, we just gonna move you to training, or we'll move you to government relations, or we'll just move you. But it doesn't behoove us to have you getting laid off. Now, I still have my same like ethical rules, right? Can't be, cussing mofos out on the internet. Can't. That's what I'm saying. If you see me out anywhere, right? I wasn't at the High Park Summer Fest, hitting joints on camera and all that kind of stuff, right? I still had to adhere to all those things. And so I took the gig, right? It was a gamble. It certainly came with a pay cut. You lost the union protection. And so on that part, right, in hindsight, you know, I should have, that conversation him and I had should have been an email exchange or should have been a text message.
Something that could be documented.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But just like I'm sitting here with y'all now, I was sitting with him. And again, had it been anybody lower than the CEO, even if he was the leftover CEO who had this reputation for bull, then I still would have been. But up until that point, every single thing he had said had came through fruition.
And so you felt like he was good.
I felt like his word was good because I know my word is good, right? You know, a lot of times we say trust is earned.
He ain't us.
You know, he's Filipino, so he's half us.
He half
like
us, low key.
You know what I mean?
They footwork, they break dance, they rap.
And they women wear like them afros with the picks.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? That's like
halfway us.
Yeah, you know, so he was halfway us. You know what I'm saying? So I like I said, in hindsight, that conversation should have been an email exchange. But that's probably the only part of it that I regret, because what did come out of that is I was able to grow my brand. You know, I was able to get the buzz. This year I probably did 250 tours, right? You know, the elections being whatever they were, I had a huge vital part of the DNC.
Yeah, I saw that.
And making sure that Black and brown businesses got some of the dollars that came from that. You know what I'm saying? I've connected a ton of like non-for-profits to sports teams so that those non-for-profits, you know, can learn about the stuff happening on the black, the sports teams can learn about the non-for-profits on the black side of town. Right. And I don't think none of that would have happened if I was still working night shift, right? And so, like I said, my only thing was that should have been an exchange in some kind of written form. And hindsight being 2020, I'm like, you know, even that's the lesson for any of us or anybody listening to this now, right?
Are you still mad about it? You upset about it?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, you know, I got 7 kids. We got health insurance.
First of all, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Ladies, he's not available. I know you're like traditional man. He works and pays bills and makes babies. He's not available though.
Like a 7-piece, man.
There's no break, though.
Pull out game is trash.
So
I bag into the driveway because I can't pull out. You know what I'm saying? straight up trash.
Hey man, you know, now that we know this, what day did you actually get fired? What month was it?
September 27th was the last day.
Okay, so anyway, got that out the way. Look here, man. You being a Chicago historian, you forgot your history of Chicago.
Yeah, that
Talk
part.
to this guy. So, in honor of that, I had to write a few things down, man, you know, because there's some phrases you hear in Chicago, when you hear it, you got to make a choice whether you do or whether you don't, all right? If you walk down the street and the motherfucker say, check it out, do you check it out or do you not check it out?
You definitely don't check it out.
Don't check it out. Okay, you got that one right, okay? I'll make sure you forgot this shit, man. Maybe Buddy had a voodoo spell or something. He just lied to you so good.
He say he hit me with the check it out.
Bro, if motherfucker say, let me holler at you, do you holler at him or not?
No, we don't holler.
If he say, I got you, do you believe him or not?
That's a stinger.
Okay,
that's a
now,
stinger.
This is the bonus to make sure Dilla is still Dilla, all right? Motherfucker call you, if you call somebody and they supposed to be on their way to you, and you say, man, how long before you get here? And they say 15 minutes. Is that 15 minutes?
More like 45.
Bro, why would you believe this man, bro?
Yeah, that part.
Bro.
Like I said, it's you know, it's like when you go see a girl in Jeffrey Manor or South Commons or the Robert Taylors or Cabrini, and she tell you that her brother is the gov over there and everybody know them and you gonna be straight. And your brain tells you don't take your ass over there. But your other head is like, well, she said her brother called the shots over there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then when you met her, she had got out the Cadillac and she was standing with dudes with all of them had $150 hats. You know what I'm saying? And so it gave all the signs that her brother probably do call the shots over there. So then she call you and she tell you come over there. Mama gone is cracking. And when you get in that hallway, now you getting scraped, you know, in that moment, you like, why did I believe this shit? You know, so as I am getting scraped by the guys in Jeffrey Manor or, you know,
corporate comment,
you know, as I'm realizing there's only one way into Argyle Gardens, as I'm driving around trying to get the hell out of there, I now realize that, you know, I should have said meet me at the hotels on 170th and Hosted, right? That's what I should have said.
I ain't mad
right?
at that.
And so, you know, it's that. And
He's at the motels.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
like,
Lord. Yes, Lord. Great Dane. Saratogas, the Miamis, all them joints out there.
Exactly.
Come on now.
You know,
Let's go.
I should have paid somebody to take me over there to get her, and then she ain't outside. And when I get there,
skate.
then you know it's a Jergens night. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that. I really like I said, bro, slow roll me, and I don't want to put it all on him because I don't want to seem like a disgruntled person or like I lack intelligence. But it was
it's called accountability, bro.
You know, it was man, bro, texting. I wish I had that phone on me right now because I don't got no problem showing it. Because the other part of it is they offered me a severance package when I got laid off.
Right.
But in signing it, I'd have been signing an NDA. I'd have signed away
That's
my
too much.
rights
Yeah,
to
no,
sue.
you're not gonna sign
That's
this
some
thing.
dick
You know
shit,
what I'm
man. We
saying?
good on that.
And so, but having said that, you know, me and my wife be chilling at the crib. Bro, text me, man, I got to get sweet tickets to the Bears. Come on, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm meeting his wife, I'm meeting his kids, right? Like, you know, my boy had called me and said, hey, man, Dilla, remember we was in college? Sorry, wife. He's like, remember when we was in college? Like, how much would you be freeing a mofo just so you can hit? Like, you carrying books. Like, he's like, he basically, he did all that because he wanted to hit. And once he hit, once they got over the negative.
Good ass analogies, though, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, before you hit, you Johnny on the spot, you cash apping. You
the best motherfucker in the
you
world.
Best man,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Every one of your drive home from work calls is her. Right? Like,
Yeah.
all of that.
We give the game away. Come on
and
now.
then the second you smash, it's like you ghost. You know what I'm saying?
You went from Mr. Right to Mr.
Like,
Right now.
I just want to drive home in silence, girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of that happened. So, you know, bro got me. But it's gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? A lesson learned. Oh man, the beautiful part about it is they paying for it now, right? You know what I'm saying?
The bad press.
There is not a news outlet, and international too. Monday I got Washington Post. I got New York Times. Wall Street Journal.
I asked that question last week. I'm like, why is this even a story? Right?
You did.
If you think about it, right? I fucks with you, right?
Right.
And social media fucks with you. I know that you have great relationships with media, but why you, right? Because there's other people that got fired and got other issues, right? And I said to myself, well, is this a play to A, either get your job back, B, just show how bogus shit can really be when you are not doing the right things business-wise? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a multitude of angles you can think about this when you was like, okay, WGN, Sun-Times, Washington Post. Like, how far can we go with this? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I want you to go all the way as far as you need to go.
It's helping me promote the You Don't Know Shy show that's coming out on YouTube. So that part though, you can't beat what Trump called it earned media, right? You ain't got to pay for it, so you can't beat that. But to even put it all the way out there, I did not get a layoff letter and then hit my contacts in the media. That ain't what happened.
So motherfucker just picked up the story.
Bro from the Sun-Times hit me to see was I going to do any kind of like Christmas content, stuff like that. You know, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is from Chicago. He got invented here.
Get the fuck out of here.
True story. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is from Chicago.
What side of town is he from?
He got in. He from the Loop, bro. The address is that's even sadder street, 10 North Washington. That building is called the Montgomery Ward Building. It was a Montgomery Ward copywriter that invented the story. His name is Robert May. So, you know, sometimes they check in with me on that kind of stuff. Hey, Dilla, is you going to the Kris Kringle Mart? Hey, Dilla, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So the Sun-Times guy wanted to know what I had going on the history front for Christmas in my content. And then in the conversation, like, hey, how's you and all them 7 kids? I don't know how you feed them, inflection, da. Well, you know, I know how you feeding them. You got that job at ComEd. That's how you feeding them. Oh, bro, I ain't there no more. Oh, what? What happened? And I just told him. And then he wrote the story. And then
they was low-key dry snitching too.
So you know, I dry snitched a little bit. You know, he opened the door. I was like, well, shit, I might as well tell it all to you, right? Since I'm here, I ain't signed no NDA, but I did not call and say this happened to me, report this. And then you know how that go, right? So the Sun-Times writer story, and that motherfucker went viral on X or Twitter or whatever you want to call it, like 1 million impressions. So then when that happens, you know, WGN want to do a follow-up. So then I did that. And then the next day, Digifay, who I did the You Don't Know Shy with,
Love
like,
that.
boy, if you don't start mentioning that goddamn show.
Facts, though.
So,
That's why your boys get a big ear, yeah.
So then I dropped it that we doing. I'm like, we just dropped the show Black Friday, right? Since we already in the news. So then that also brought other interviews, And then because of the Michael Madigan stuff, the Washington Post, like, well, has ComEd really changed? You know what I'm saying? So at this point, the cat is out the bag. Yeah. I might as well keep on
man,
running.
look, ride the motherfucking way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, get your money. And we also said last week, I don't know if you saw it, but our girl Asia, she was like, no, God is working in his favor now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, something is about to happen now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where now you can walk all the way in your life and you ain't got to worry about no motherfucker firing you.
Punching the clock.
Under that.
You know what I'm saying?
You have your time,
your schedule, yeah.
to all the way create the way you want to create. And I do have a question though. What happened to the Netflix situation? Is that still good?
The writer strike fucked me in the. Oh my goodness!
I heard about that early.
That was the first thing that popped. We sitting at the table, like we literally was at the table, having the discussions. I was in Beverly pointing out houses to my wife.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, we just gonna tell them move out, baby. I know it ain't for sale, but when they buy this scripted series and then the writer strike hit, and as I understand it, there hasn't been any new projects that has come out since then. What happened? So the writer strike happened, then the actor strike happened. So now you're Denzel Washington, and you had this passion project that you wanted to do, but you've been working because it's been nonstop work. So when the strike happened, now you in the house and you can critique and da-da-da-da-da. So when it ended, I'm back at the end of the line because all of these professional showrunners and blah, 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 they getting their stuff green lit because they've had the time to go back and rework it. You know what I'm saying? He get to be Gladiator and all these other kind of stuff. But shout out Don C. He helped put the fire back into a particular project. I don't want to give it too much information, then it don't go whatever. But him, brother Glenn up at Steppenwolf, Troy Pryor, XL Film Fest.
I love Troy. Yeah, we did that.
Shout out.
They putting in some work for me, man. I be reading the emails like, damn, these people know me. So it's only a matter of time. And then what I also learned is a lot of the greatest shit, man. Shawshank Redemption script was running around Hollywood for 12 years before they made it. 12 years before they made it. But when it got made, our whole childhood, that thing was on TV. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was, though.
Like, so I take that if that's how it's gonna come. The other part of it is, man, I don't want nobody coming to poke me because I ain't got it like
man.
that.
All right, you flavoring. Wait,
Enough,
pause,
man.
man. Hold on. Wait.
I forgot it's y'all. I don't want to be physically assaulted and robbed because people are thinking that I haven't. But having said that, the tours are doing well, man. I got on a hoodie that they sell at O'Hare and Midway Airport. Like, we doing fine.
No, shit, I remember you brought us some shirts when we did the first Rory Mall tour.
Yeah. Some shirts.
Yeah. All right, he his size is humongous. Those sizes, they go first. We always got mediums and larges. They don't even make so many 3Xs and 2Xs, and those go pretty fast. But now we more than straight. But I call myself following in the footsteps of a guy by the name of Tamil Black, who was a Chicago historian that lived to be 102 years old. He died in 2021. And everything we know about, he moved to Chicago in 1919. He graduated from DuSable in like 37.
That's trash too.
38. You know what I'm saying? So he's seen teenage Harold Washington, Congressman Harold Washington, Mayor Harold Washington. He's seen who the hell is this State Representative Barack Obama, Senator Barack Obama, President Barack Obama. He has seen all of those things. And when my channel first popped off, they let me go over there and I would go talk to him. Then we started talking on the phone. And he told me, he said, Dilla, if you never have a price, you can't never sell out. And it was just like,
that's dope.
Just those I think about that kind of stuff all the time. It was the weirdest thing. He like, man, if your wife got to take a shit and there's some toilet paper in the house, if your baby hungry and you got oranges in the refrigerator, and you can manage to crack a smile because something you watching on TV is interesting, you are winning. And I'll never think that anything that less than that. And that's kind of how I've been able to chill on everything.
That's fair, man. That's fair. But like at the end of the day, fuck all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Me personally, right? I actually love the content, right? And I've learned some shit that I didn't even know about Chicago, right?
Right.
And we pride ourselves on, being from Chicago, then we work our way out. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it was important for you to be here. And my question to you would be, do you look at other historians, like our brother Ernest Krim?
Yeah.
Right? Do y'all collaborate on anything like other historians?
We getting ready to.
Good.
CBS just hit me and they got an idea for him and I to work together. We tapped in though. We
we hit each
other.
Tonika, my sister.
Yeah, she finna help me do the premiere of the show, and her and I do the Disrupting Segregation tours out of Inglewood. We've been on a ton of panels together, stuff for the Field Foundation. We did some work for the NABJ when it was here. Man, funny stories. They was getting ready to fly us to Croatia, her and I, to talk about the power of storytelling online. And she a gangster. She, you so silly. There's something wrong with you, man. See, that's why I ain't gonna be able to put this on my page, because then I'm gonna have to be having that conversation when that wasn't even where the hell I was going.
That's what I'm saying, though.
She know what time it is, man. That's sis.
Yeah, that
we
part.
We all went to high school together.
Offense, though, but you still got to answer the missus, though.
That part.
That part, bro.
So they inviting us to, I ain't gonna say the organization, they want us to go to Croatia to talk about history and storytelling and narrative on social media. And they name a price. And Tanika was like, yeah, that price got to be paid for every day we there. She's like, because if I ain't gonna just come there and do a day and leave, you gotta fly me out there. We're gonna be there for 5 days. And so if I was here for those 5 days, I would be making that same money. So it ain't just paying for me to talk and paying for my flight. You got to pay for that particular amount. I don't know, let's say it was like $3,000 for the hour. She's like, oh, we need that every day that we gone, plus the room, plus food, plus this. So they was like, all right, well, we understand, you have your race and we respect it. It's like, what about you, Dilla? She's like, no. That's both of us. Have a nice day. Then she just ended the call. Like, damn.
Shout out to Tony. Love you.
That's that Inglewood shit, boy. Woo.
Yeah.
My little punk ass, I was like, oh, Croatia sounds so nice. I've never been. I'm wondering what they do in Croatia.
Well, look, let's get into some bullshit real quick, because again, we debate, we hate, we escape. You know what I'm saying? Before we do that though, I want to give a shout out to Malik Youssef and my man Bender for the Grammy nomination. You know
Absolutely, shout out. Bender slid on us.
On the real, yeah, that's the homie. I think that nomination is based on j.I.V. kicking in the door, creating his own category and winning it back to back. You know what I'm saying?
Right. He gonna win 3P. Ain't 3P?
No, it'll be a 3P this year.
He definitely gonna win it.
You know what I mean? That's the homie. Shout out to j.I.V. I love what the fuck he doing. You know what I'm saying? Again, everything dope comes from fucking Chicago.
Yeah, he cold.
Big shout out to our people at Moore's, always giving us the love, showing us the love. Man, look here, you got nothing going on. You got something going on. Classic, just chilling, bro. Grab you one. At the end, you gonna like it.
And Johnson, I told you, get the fuck up off this liquor tax. You know what I'm saying? You fucking with our sponsorship. You heard?
Hey, man.
So goof ass out of here. We ain't on that.
He's doing a lot, but we're gonna see.
Where do I want to start? You know what? I saw some shit on TikTok. There's an African American detected label. Did you see that shit?
Who? Detected?
Yeah. So if you pull up TikTok or if you live, right, you playing some shit, it'll say African American detected.
Damn. I
don't believe it, bro.
That.
I saw it and I watched it. This shit was wild.
I gotta see it on my own phone. I'm that guy. I gotta see it on my own phone. If I believe some shit like that. Like TikTok gotta be smarter than that.
So two things. If this is a real thing, right, and it's not AI generated, right, where does that leave you as a TikTok historian? Obviously, there are other platforms, but also, what happens if they actually shut down TikTok in January?
Yeah, that's gonna, and I don't know. Trump say a lot of stuff, so you never know.
Right.
So sometimes he's serious, sometimes he's just talking. It's hard to know with him. If they do though, thankfully I've done a pretty decent job of like shifting my platforms to more sustainable spaces. But
Right.
yeah, I'm still gonna feel the sting, right? Like I put in a lot of work over there. When they made that announcement, I started saving my videos on a
There you
hard
go,
drive
bro.
just so that I don't lose all of that content that be gone forever. But man, that'll be very disruptive because a good chunk of my private tours comes from folks who are on TikTok that hit my inbox, hey, I work for such and such company. We would love for you to take us on a tour, right? I don't think they had that particular thought in mind. So many little micro small businesses has popped up. You know, not just the big names like Keith Lee and all that. But then on the other half, I don't think what I've stopped doing in case I put my face up and they're like, you know, Negro detected, is that I've started shooting my content on other cameras. So now I'm just uploading, you know what I'm saying? As opposed to shooting on my phone and going through it that way. So hopefully that
would make sense.
that back around the hey, that's a Negro right there, right? I just
They might as well just say that too, though.
But but you know, I don't block me TikTok, but it's an actual fact. All of us will tell you that, you know, the black side of the app doesn't get promoted to the general audience as the others do. You know what I'm saying? You see it all the time. A black kid to create a dance, a white creator will do the dance.
Yep.
The black guy that created the dance
don't get as much love.
Get certain threshold, but then the other person that do the dance damn near 3x his views.
That happened
you know what I mean?
in the NBA All-Star game. A young sister had a dance. Everybody knows she created it, but they had a white girl performing it at the NBA All-Star game, and the players actually went crazy for her. And so the NBA did, I forgot what they did exactly, but they made it up to her in a major way, man. But it's what you're saying, it's a fact. So what he asked earlier, if TikTok does just like go away, God forbid, you know, for your sake, what's next? Like, what's more advantageous for you? Which one is it? Is it Threads? Is it
Instagram has been pretty decent.
IG?
Yeah, IG been real good. Well, what's Isaac Hayes' joint?
Fan base.
Fan base. I just got on there about the
They
stock.
are so far.
I forgot about that. Honestly, I ain't no hate. I ain't throwing shit. I forgot about that.
Yeah, so hope you know that would be perfect if we sometime to TikTok we all kind of shift and go support the brother. I'm on Blue Sky. We'll see how that.
I've been hearing about
too.
Blue Sky.
Wait a minute. How many apps are there, dog? I'm under a rock, bro.
Man, Blue, so once there's a purge happening from Twitter because of Musk and all of that, right? So they say he's losing something like 1 million followers a day off of the app in totality, and a lot of Blue Sky is the #1 newest app.
Just don't take dirty Twitter away, man. I need my dirty apps, man.
Yes,
leave my shit alone, bro. Okay.
Need that.
If you're gonna take it away, make me a dirty Sky. Make me a dirty fan base.
I don't want to be a snitch, but it'd be, you know, hilarious. You be on all them other apps, and then you gotta do a thing, and then it take you right to you're like, yo. Like they probably gonna put Pornhub out of business because it'd be dirty. Twitter be raunchy.
Be cracking.
Love it.
I say, damn.
I just need the clips to be a little bit longer. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't get it off in sometimes 7 to 30 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Like now I gotta hit the repeat really.
Oh
man,
my
it's
God.
too much,
My
man.
God.
Yeah, it's the
That's
corner.
right, though.
But what I hear that it is that it's people like screen recording other people's OnlyFans, and then that's what they be putting out.
Yeah, for
on
sure.
That's dirty.
For sure.
Yeah, right. You
That's dirty,
yeah,
man.
that's what I hear mostly is screen records of people's OnlyFans.
Oh my
I ain't
goodness.
been able to pull myself to spend the $9.99 on the OnlyFans. Somebody had to be like hella cold.
Yeah, it's some out here worth paying for.
Yeah. Oh, especially $9.99 and no divorce. What I'll argue that point all day
all
long.
day.
Look
That's
at
a
you,
win.
woman. I was in the house. All I did was dirty up one sock. What are we talking
We
about?
told y'all about the sock.
What are we talking about?
You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
the sock is easy, disposable. You get to play a game of basketball when you're done. 'Cause you roll the sock up, you get your jumper off. Yeah, you know. Nobody got any questions because you got a balled up sock. Who got questions? Nobody got questions.
No
There's
evidence
no
either.
questions. No
So you know it's
questions.
in the wash.
Yeah, it's done.
Wait, so ain't nobody with every app out here, these streaming apps, you know somebody that gotta code y'all all share that shit. I'm surprised nobody has found a shareable OnlyFans joint. They got their shit tight.
Oh yeah.
I don't like
I mean,
that.
shit, dude make a Billy, so he definitely, because it's some chicks that you can't get to. They like none of their shit is leaked. They can get their whole shit scrubbed. You know what I'm saying? And I be skip tracing some of these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
What it says skip tracing.
And you can't find any leaks. You know what I mean? But Shorty making about $100,000 a month on her shit, so she can afford.
Yeah,
to,
part. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Keep her
ones,
shit scrubbed.
Yeah. And then the quiches, the ones we catch on that other app, and you get the link over. You know,
quiches. I love y'all.
They not making the money to put up the firewalls, and you know, like you said, some stuff. As soon as you try to screen record it, black your screen out and all that other kind of
Probably
stuff.
put a virus on your phone. Like, I'm
now you're at T-Mobile, AT&T trying to figure out why.
Why your joint messed up.
Hey, let me ask y'all this: Did you see, or did y'all see the new format for the NBA All-Star Game?
Nah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't.
So for those who didn't,
do you give a fuck about the All-Star Game though?
Not no more, man. They done ruined it. You know what I mean?
And that's where you finna go with it though. Yeah.
They
why you think they ruined it though?
It's so much less competitive. You know what? The whole weekend. You know what I'm saying? The stars don't dunk no more, so you don't have.
But you know why, right?
I don't see. I can't understand why.
Tell me a new dunk. Tell me a dunk you ain't seen like that can be done,
bro.
Boston did everything.
You gotta follow the dunk page.
I was just saying. I was just gonna say. I would not be opposed to them letting the non-NBA people into the dunk. I just seen the dude go up, bounce it, catch it, and then go through the leg. Like
I seen the motherfucker go under his legs from the free throw line.
Yeah, I seen that. That's what
How
I'm
long
like.
is the free throw line?
Legit.
I had to be able to see this kind of shit though.
Legit. It was
For real, dog.
no camera tricks.
no
I know this
camera
camera
trick.
shit. There's no camera tricks.
I seen that guy. I seen it. Little white scrawny dude
Yep,
too.
yep.
My point was, it's probably not a lot of dunks left to create, man, because we've been blessed to see some of the best dunkers do the dunks. Like, I think the Zach LaVine, Aaron Gordon shit was the last duel of great dunks back to back to back to back to back. Now we end up with his favorite, Matt McClung. You know,
shout out to Matt. That's my guy.
Shout, nigga, get out my face. You're not an N-word. Get out my face. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see him on my TV ever. I hate the Lakers even picked him up. I'm a Lakers fan. Get out of here, bro. You know. I think, and also with the All-Star game, man. Before you even go there, if you can go there quickly, man. It's just now everything's about brand. Brand. You want to get in there and tarnish your brand. You're not gonna go hard. You're not gonna want to get hurt. You're not gonna get money. You're not gonna go on your tours in China in the summertime. You're not getting none of this stuff. And then I've never seen an era of players like the ones who grew up to shit on a new player like they shit on them. The 90s players didn't shit on the 80s and 70s like that. They didn't.
I think about it in the reverse. It's really, really whack. I can't stand how the new player, you know, like I hated that we done with the 80s trend, right?
I love it.
That
was bad basketball, Dilla.
I don't
79 and 78.
Whether it was with the 90s. That's trash.
Whether it was or it wasn't, you ain't never hear Jordan and Dominique sit there and talk about Bob Cousy. That ball was trash. We already know.
But that's what I'm saying, though. But the 90s players doing it to the players now. They shit on 2020, 2010. They saw they could play in the era.
I get the soft part.
Shaq, Barkley, you name them.
But Shaq been a hater his whole life. We can't attribute, and that's my frat brother. But Shaq been that's
his whole life, man.
Drop step dunking and hating has been his superpower.
That's the 2 moves.
Yeah, since '92.
So what they're doing is now they're gonna do 4 teams, right? And the fourth team will be the winner of
the Young Guns, the Rising Stars.
The Rising Stars shit. Right. Which is fucked up. That's stupid. No one cares about that. So then you got the 3 other teams. What is it?
But if you play them,
8 players.
If you play them, we're gonna lose to them though?
You don't. But the first round is the first one to 40.
Right.
Then the next round is first 25. One to 25. And they're trying to do this pickup basketball thing, right? I don't know if this works.
Give it a shot, bro. You like the cup games?
Yeah, I like the cup games.
They've been good. It works.
Cup games been good. You know what else is? I didn't think I would like what I did. The new kickoff stuff for the NFL.
I do like that, dog. I hate it last week. I love it, bro.
Yeah,
I ain't seen the kickoff return yet.
I kind of it's definitely helped the game.
Yeah.
You know, even with the clock on pitching in baseball, and
it helped.
I love that.
Like,
I love that.
Like,
I love
so
that.
yeah, I would have to see it in.
So you're not against change.
Yeah, no, not at all. Not at all.
For the better, at least.
Yeah, you got to at least give it an attempt, right? I also think if it suck, go back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know.
Big facts.
I mean, look, 24 players, 3 teams, they face off. I think 1 plays 3, 2 plays 4.
However they do it.
40 points is trash. Like, motherfuckers just gonna come down and just pull from half. You know what I'm saying? When does it get competitive? Is what I'm saying. Because now it's just a quick game. Because if you still don't give a fuck about the game, you're not gonna play hard anyway.
Yeah.
right? And so then they tried to implement, well, the winner of the game, it goes to your favorite charity. Don't nobody give a fuck about these motherfucking kids for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be honest, man.
Not just that, they rather throw their own dough in there as the tax write-off, right? So it still ain't 1,000% beneficial for them.
Part right
they
there.
need to do, man, is the All-Star, the NBA All-Stars should have to play the All-Stars from the Big Three. I bet you we get a game. I bet you we get a game. You know what I'm saying? I bet you we get a game because the new pros ain't gonna want to lose to the mugs that done went out to pasture to play in the Big Three.
Out to pasture. Who the smart money on though?
I think the Big Three will surprise you, man. You know, you got a chip on your shoulder because the new guys gonna be playing like you say, not to get hurt, not to this. The Big Three guys gonna be trying to show that they still got it.
Trying to get a big
catch
contract.
a 10-day real quick.
I think the NBA All-Stars will come with that Olympic energy though. Like they did this year, they got tested. Oh, how Steph got down, how Bron got down, how Ant-Man got down. I think in the end, the players that still getting that professional medical treatment, you know what I'm saying, the ice baths, the heat treatment, their body not gonna break down. I think they'll scorch.
They got to do something, man.
But you as a former D1 athlete, right? Are you playing in this shit, right? Because your contract says, okay, if you make an All-Star game, you get extra 30, 40,000.
Right, that's football money. I'm doing that.
You're doing all of the things for that weekend.
Why not?
So when does the game get competitive? If I'm getting all the money up front, all I gotta do is show face, be on camera, do a couple interviews, and then go out here and bullshit.
So you say give it an All-Star weekend, period. The only thing I still watch really is a 3-point shootout.
Yeah, that's
because it's man to man. Fuck with each other.
As they get, making All-Star games also be like a feather in the hat sort of thing when you're looking at your total, first league this many years, All-Star this many years. So I think there's still going to be a need for it because later on in your career, it kind of helps bolster your ability to get into the Hall of Fame and all those other things. But they got to do something. It'll be interesting to see what they do in February.
All right. Okay. Right. Okay. So Chicago known for food. You're a historian of many hats. That's why we didn't say hip hop historian at the beginning. We say we're historian, man. I'm convinced that a lot of people, big mamas couldn't cook. Therefore, their mamas couldn't cook. So these motherfuckers don't know what good food tastes like. All right. So I went on a little truth-telling tour on social media this week. People call it hating. I call it telling the truth. I think my opinion's right. You don't have to agree with me. It's my opinion. I had to tell them. We'll start here. We'll see what you think. Mild sauce never belonged on pizza puffs. People just doing too much of that shit.
You got to sit with him all day.
Let's see. Here we go.
God damn.
We got one contrarian already, man.
Damn.
Here we go.
Mild sauce not on. Can a pizza puff stand up on its own? Absolutely.
Yes.
But bro,
mild sauce on the fries.
Yes, what's going on?
Yeah, mild sauce on the fries, not the pizza puff.
But your life is living when that pizza puff is sitting on top of the mild sauce fries.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
Oh, you gonna hate this one, though.
My son won't touch a pizza puff without no mild sauce on it.
To every barbecue joint that slap that piece of white bread on top of all that sauce to make it super soggy, can you motherfucker stop?
As I gotten older, I hate that shit.
Thank you. I caught so much flack for that one.
Put something in between there. Let me dip my own bread. It don't gotta come all fucked up.
Thank you. We gonna go another one. All right. I got called a super hater for this one. I'm just telling my motherfucking truth. All right. Oxtails and that thick ass Jamaican cocoa bread, whatever kind of bread that is, are two of the most overrated items people say is fine. It's just time to be honest, bro.
I've had some. Just came back from London and I had some amazing oxtail. They brought me back.
They brought you back to
the dark side. I'm on the dark side of oxtail.
In London?
Yeah.
Was it a black chef?
Yeah, it was on the Jamaican joint. South London, Jamaican is hell.
Okay, all right. So I ain't never been to South London.
Yeah, that's why the UK rappers be drilled.
I ain't never been to London.
Covered in drill.
Yeah, I know. I was like, what? Let me get my ass back to the downtown side. What am I doing?
I think it's time we hold all these Asian carryout spots accountable for an explanation for a little lonely ass pack of mustard they give us in that shit, bro. Like, they got to explain that. What is that?
I have never used it.
That's what I said. People say, it go on the egg rolls. I'm looking like, bro, you're fat and you're greedy.
Yeah,
you're doing too much.
No egg roll. Sweet and sour sauce to me.
And all day long.
Please.
So all my Latinos and Hispanics, don't get offended. I don't care if you do. Horchata is disgusting. Yeah. Disgusting. I'm sorry. You mean to tell me you boil some rice, you put some milk in it, some cinnamon, and something else, y'all pour the rice out and you drink it. What's next? Hot dog water? You gonna sweeten that up?
Glacier water.
You're not gonna get us like
You know,
that, man.
some stuff be like poverty holdovers. You know what I'm saying? Like after they made the rights, we not getting rid of that.
I said
You know
poverty holdovers.
That's like that got to be a cultural poverty holdover because I ain't with it either.
I know there's a marsupial. It's not even marsupial. It's a fucking rodent to me. Raccoons dip their bread before they eat it to make it salty when they chew it. Why do people extra dip their Italian beefs? I don't eat wet bread.
I like a good, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it don't gotta be.
Bread,
It don't gotta be. The bread ain't gotta be crumbling from disintegration. But you gotta dip my beef.
I
You
get my
gotta,
shit.
you gotta dip my beef.
You get your beef
You
dry?
wait up,
ordering
what you say?
non-dip.
Yeah, whoa.
Get him. Come on, man. Yeah.
Minute. Wait a minute.
You gotta get him. You letting him. He ordering his Italian
Yeah,
beef.
I'm on his ass. Paul.
Yes. Yeah, hey, look here. I want the only.
They
a
shouldn't
Jew-
even sell it like that.
They do, man. I be like Portillo's or Owls or Johnny's. I be like, hey, man, give me my Italian beef extra dry. I want the only sauce to come from the meat. Now, if you give me some dry meat, that's on y'all.
Whoa, only sauce from the
Hold on,
Wait a
that's a little
minute.
reckless.
Wait
My
a
reckless. My bad,
minute.
y'all. My bad to the people.
Bro, not dipping his sandwich still has me in a chokehold.
Chokehold, literally, huh?
That's insane.
Look here. Okay, say you take that bad boy home. By the time you get to the crib, that shit is like it's disintegrate. It's over. You got to smack that bitch in the car.
You say who not smacking their Italian beefs in the car?
Me.
No,
Man, you
no,
done got
no.
prim and proper now. You gotta get home to the table. That's not table food. That's car food. That's driving on the Dan Ryan, one hand on steering wheel, one hand on sandwich, banging, trying not to tear off your shirt.
Yeah, it's over for your clothes.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
over for your clothes.
Yeah.
What party you going to, you're going to be dirty when you get there.
Man, if you say I had an Italian beef, though, they understand. Nobody gonna have nothing to say.
No issues.
This is
None.
for me only.
Hot
Man.
dogs
You know what I mean?
have always been the nastiest thing that the cookhouse had to offer. It's only there because it's cheap and to keep the kids quiet.
Yeah, a good burnt hot dog. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm cool on hot dog. I don't
You don't grind on
I
hot
don't need
dogs.
that.
I mean, now that I know what they made of, yeah, sure, why not?
Nah,
But
even
then I just told you I got 7 kids, so
Thank you. Keep the kids quiet, bro.
They glizzied out in the crib.
Hey, last one, man. Let's end this argument here, now, and forever. Drumettes are better than flats in every way imaginable.
no, I'm a flat kind of guy.
Bro, what are y'all doing over here, man?
You can example. If the drumette is burnt, it is nothing.
It's dead.
But if
what
the
you mean?
flat is still burnt, you still can eat it.
It's less meat on the flat.
Yeah, but there's so much more margin of error on for the drumette. It got it's hard to even undercook a flat. You can undercook the drum and you gotta go flat.
Say you and your girl, y'all can eat before y'all get down, you know what I'm saying? You got all flats because y'all love flats, obviously. You got to eat that while you eat some coochie. By the time you split the bone apart, by the time you get to her, you tired.
So you ain't been around me and Lynette Thomas. Lynette Thomas, she from East St. Louis, and she taught me that you take the thing and she'll press
Push it
down,
down, yeah,
and that
yeah.
thing.
You life
That's
hackers,
why.
man.
That's why I engaged. I seen her that, and then one time she took a flat and only the bone came out. I was on one knee. I went to Jared. Like, hey, you know what? This is forever, babe.
Oh my God, bro. Yeah, that's it.
Nah, man.
I'm good with
Next
that.
he's gonna say Uncle Remus better than Harold's or something.
It is, though.
Oh no.
It definitely is.
It is, man.
Uncle
definitely
Remus is better
But you
than
from outside,
Harold's.
though, bro.
Absolutely.
I forgive. We forgive you.
Nah,
Absolutely.
nah.
Forgive me.
Only
There's
thing they got
There's so
better is
many
the bread.
random Harold's that all taste trash.
not good,
Only
bro.
one of them good. You know, you got to go to a specific
Yeah,
number
yeah.
and all that type of shit.
All the Heralds are dangerous except for one downtown.
Yeah, now I wouldn't go to that one.
See what I'm
The
saying?
food ain't all that. The best Harold's is on 87th and Sangamon. You definitely got to keep the engine running.
Right off by the bypass
Yeah,
of the
that's the
Vincennes.
best Harold's in the city right
bro.
now.
I ain't mad at that one.
The whole city will tell you that's the best city.
I
Harold's
want mad
in
at the one
the
off the Dan Ryan before they close it down and move the shack across the street.
Yeah, that should have been one of the times that the community
Should have stood up.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, not even just on the move tip, but you all ever hear the story why?
No. Talk to me.
So every 6 months, once your lease up, you do a 10-year lease or whatever. Now you're going month to month, right?
Right.
The owners of the property wouldn't redo a lease, which gave them the ability to keep raising the rent every couple months. So then after 6-7 months of not being on the lease, they come back and tell them people we need 10 bands a month
Nah, bro.
to be here. As if that Harold's ain't the reason, right? You might be going to Harold's and end up like, you know what, I need to get some socks. Let me go to Marshall's. You
Yeah.
might be going to Harold's and be like, you know what, let me go in here. and-
Raw's food for less.
Let me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it was
Jewel.
that traffic alone. You might go to Harold's and the line crazy. You be like, you know what, I'm just gonna get Subway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they was bringing the traffic, so to play them like that should have been one of them times we lost our mind on the peoples.
Had to know to put a Wingstop over there. I say, I ain't mad at Wingstop at all. Trust me.
Have you been to
Little
that
Pepper.
Wingstop? Have you been to that
I
one?
would never go over there.
Go. I don't know if I'm Harold selling out, but they have a hidden menu that you can only get when you go in. You can't order it online.
What's
but
on
you
this menu?
You can go in there and he will take the lemon pepper and mix it with the hot honey rub. Or he'll take the hot honey rub
That's a
and
move.
mix it with the garlic parmesan. Like not the accidental touch in your wrapper. Like no, he will. You can
Don't cook that up for
He
you.
will cook it up that way. It's a hidden menu.
I just call that Southside hookup. You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
you tell him you want the hidden menu, and it's crazy mixtures of flavors.
So if I go in there and they be like, "Nah, that's only for Dilla," then you.
They do show, man. You know,
That's only for Dilla.
I had to cuss my son out because he went in there one day and was like, "I ain't got my wallet, but I'm Dilla's son." And
Did it work?
They gave him the chicken, bro.
Oh, Lord.
I said, you out here getting this. You gonna use my name, bro. Use it.
Not for no
Not for
chicken.
no chicken. Now you making it seem like I can't buy you a 10-piece out here. I'm doing ComEd and let me go. Now we gotta borrow chicken wings on credit. Like, don't do me like that, bro. That ain't cool.
Oh, man.
Hey, before we get out of here, man, on some hip hop shit, right? Meth, Ray, and Redman dropped a freestyle.
You heard it, right?
I haven't.
Okay.
Okay, so they trying to go in on my boy Redman, Muddy Waters. You know what I'm saying? One of my favorite rappers.
Superior lyricist, great rapper. Entertainer, too.
What he said in the verse, he basically said, young
Don't
niggas,
shortchange it, bro. Don't
young,
shortchange
young,
it either.
young niggas honor Lil Wayne.
He said more than that.
My heroes.
The rap game has produced a lot of Wayne lames. These young niggas look up to Lil Wayne. Some my era, my role models was some dancing, Lil Fame from MOP. Right? So everybody was saying, well, I'm sorry to steal the conversation, bro.
No,
Everybody was
go
saying,
ahead.
well, why he dissed Lil Wayne? I'm like, he tried to clarify it. I don't know what he said because I just wasn't gonna believe him. No way. Because as clever as an artist as you are,
Right.
there are ways you could have said something different or not said him at all. Like to associate, how can you take anything positive from what he said? If you shit on the younger rappers, call them whack and lame, and then say that
He didn't say that.
He did, bro.
He didn't say that. Let's not misquote.
Okay. Let me finish my conversation, bro, please. If you don't mind, because you're gonna stand up for Reggie Noble like you should. And I love Reggie Noble. All right. I also like Dwayne Carter, but we're gonna be honest about shit.
Please.
He had 1,000 ways you could have said something totally fucking different. To call the generation lame, that's a quote. I didn't make that up. And say they're out of Lil Wayne. That's another quote. I didn't make that up. All right? You call them lame, they're out of Lil Wayne. That's not a big up to Lil Wayne. You ain't got to big them up. That's not even ambiguous. It's saying Lil Wayne is these lames' idol. Or you call Lil Wayne lame? And then to say that's their idol, but his idol is MOP. Are you saying MOP is better than Wayne? Are you saying that? And I'm not even going to get to all the semantics of that shit, man, because it's a lot to not have the clip to play. But black folks make everything a versus. Martin or Malcolm, Michael LeBron, you know what I'm saying? Deep Dish versus Regular, all the Sox versus Cubs. So I made this a comparison. I personally think that Dwayne Carter would murder Reggie Noble when it comes down to person-to-person rapping. If not because he's better in my opinion, but because of the evolution of rap. He's had time to learn from all these people before him.
That's the key to all of it, right?
He's shaking his head, bro. I'm just telling the truth, bro.
If the student ain't better than the teacher sucked. You know what I'm saying? And that got a lot to do with like how we move forward in things. The thing I say in my house, I don't allow them to say or. It's always and, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't got to be Jordan or LeBron. Like, it's and. Like, they both cold. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm always trying to, like, lean it more into the and than the or. I agree with you that Wayne, I think Redman has some good rounds.
Yeah.
For sure.
Absolutely.
And not even in a versus, right? Because Wayne has had access to more commercially better producers, blah, 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 blah. But I'm just saying them two fools sitting next to each other,
rapping.
going bar for bar. Redman for sure gonna have to give you some oohs and ahs, but we underestimate Wayne. Wayne stopped writing, you know what I mean? Like Redman still writes, and he says that, right? He has no problem with admitting that he still writes. So I don't think for that. Yeah. I think ain't nothing wrong with that, right? Ain't nothing wrong with that. But I think the person who don't write gonna be able to be a little more clever in that moment in a battle. You know,
I just think it's ass that a motherfucker can't say I didn't fuck with. He didn't even say I don't fuck with
It's
Wayne.
how he said it, bro.
He rapped it. What he said was, "This is y'all's GOAT.
But y'all lame. This y'all GOAT.
This is y'all GOAT.
Don't leave that part out. Context is important,
This is my GOAT. This is my story, my truth.
Context is important.
Okay, at the end of the day, go Google it. Okay,
I send it to you.
all right, well, I'm talking about to the people. Y'all make a decision. What I'm saying is, I don't think nothing wrong with what he said. Right now, to your point, was he taking shots? It's possible because in that next line, he says, "Man, New York radio, something sound like Atlanta."
Atlanta now,
right?
And he starts shitting on everybody. So why is Wayne excluded from taking shots at people? Wayne's definitely there. He's the only person he said by name. By name.
You know, New York been having that complaint a long time.
They should
about their radio being full of Atlanta folks. But
you know,
they for sure got to do a lot better. They got to do a lot better.
I mean,
it's like us though.
Chicago radio got to do better.
Don't get me started.
But at least,
I have never, bro. It's insane. I've been on VON, B96.
Right.
I love a bunch of folks that's on Chicago radios right now. Bree my G, Leon my G, Zach my G, right? Me and Tone go back to him being a Kappa and I'm being a Q at Eastern, him and Southern, right? We go back decades.
Yeah, that's you for life, man. Salukis, baby.
Right. Having said that, though, our radios, you know, I can't think of a Chicago artist that we've broken. You know what I'm saying? Like they gotta go somewhere else. They gotta go to New York, get a 50 sign, go to Atlanta, get a Gucci sign, go to like all them young cats that's the wave right now. None of them broke on Chicago radio, right? And you can't say that it's because of the material of music that they spit, because now you playing it. You playing the shoot 'em up, bang, bang all day, every day. I can't listen to radio on the ride to school. I don't want my 4-year-old talking about you gonna slide on somebody. You know what I'm saying? We can't, you know, get the switchy up.
Yeah,
and, you
play
know
the drum
what
on
I'm
a motherfucking melon. Yeah,
man. So we don't even listen to it. But having said all that, now that you play it now, you certainly could have played it when they was on their way up. Yeah, I can't. No, Chance ain't break here.
No.
Vic, nope. Louis, nope. Not even Common, nope. Yeah, I can't think of anybody that's popping. Not Juice WRLD.
Not Lupe.
No, Chicago radio. And they you know, third largest market. You certainly can. Three Piece was the last Chicago artist that broke on Chicago radio, right? From Whispers in the Dark.
But then they broke and didn't go national, right? So how fucked up is Chicago radio,
they're
bro?
telling us something. They're telling us something.
Yeah.
I be making them suggestions all the time. They be like, "Yeah, you're right," and then they, you know, they don't
really listen.
Yeah,
I'm still proud that Chicago has birthed so many musical sounds. Though, like, you know, as bad as Drew has been on the life expectancy of a lot of our shorties and the impact it's had on the shorties, it came from here. The soul beats, I give Kanye credit for that. I just really do. You know what I'm saying? Stepping here, you know what I'm saying? The blues, I give it credit here, but Chicago's been home for so many styles, so I'm gonna give it credit for that. It's a shame they can't get broke here, or Brady can't break them here, but I still love the fact they come from here.
Yeah, and I love the part that even though the machine of Chicago ain't the thing that catapults them,
right?
They never disconnect themselves from Chicago, right? You know, even though you had to go out to wherever, go down to Atlanta and get on down that way, you still getting put on in Atlanta, but you screaming Chicago throughout the whole joint. Now I appreciate that from them, you know.
Big facts.
I hope I'm like you. I appreciate the business of drill, right? I know it's a bunch of little dudes, somebody security or something that ain't on the block because of that. But at the same time, I blame us, man. You know, and I hate to drop this as we getting ready to end, but our generation was telling every single person, you not living your raps, right? You're a wankster.
Come on now.
You this. You know what I'm saying? The Cubes, the everybody. I'm a Jay-Z fanatic. Everybody, that was everybody's main thing. Like, you're not living your rhymes. And so now this next generation goes and lives in order to rhyme.
Right.
You know, they go on hits just to make the song.
Rap about it.
Just to, like, it ain't for no other reason. And partially that's our fault because we set that tone that if we not gonna respect your music if you're not living your raps, right? And if you ingesting that as a shorty, then you're like, oh, okay, no problem. I give you something real.
This ain't nothing. It's light work. It's a light pack. Yeah.
Watch this. Where did Drake go?
Not laughing at it, but it's the real shit though.
Man.
True shit, true story.
Hey, before we get out of here,
said that twice already, bro. I know. Passed over there now.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna be before you long.
I just want to buy a little time. The new show
partnership.
You know what I'm saying? The new show. How did that come about?
Man, we ain't gonna never get out of here.
As quick as you can, because I know it drops.
It drops on the 29th, Black Friday, 10 a.m. on YouTube. It was another show I did that I pitched at a major network, and the major network said yes, and they wanted to do it. We were supposed to start filming on a Monday. They sent me the contract on a Thursday, and I've learned to get shit in writing.
Yep.
So when I read it, it said that they was gonna own the IP, own my face, and I would just be a paid employee for doing the idea that I came up with. So I'm like, no, I got me thinking about Famous Amos and how that man died, not owning his name.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, whatever little quick bread I'm gonna get right now. Uncle Sam gonna take half. My wife gonna take a fourth. I'm gonna trick off another fourth on Jordans and secret menu Wingstop. And then in 10 years, I'm gonna be mad that I don't own this thing that's still running.
Making
millions
and billions.
So I had hit up Eric and Donnie from DigiFae because they do a ton of like dope content in the city. They filmed some documentaries with the Obama Foundation. And I'm like, man, let's just shoot it ourselves. And call Fidelity. Was like, I need some of my retirement money right now, and took a loan against myself to pay for the production.
Bet on you.
And because of the reputation that I've been able to earn, I was able to get some really dope guests. Lori Lightfoot is one, Ryan Fest. We went, it's a guy named Mike Moreno Jr. That's the president of the Chamber of Commerce in Little Village. You know what I'm saying? And my main man, Thomas Leonard, Lieutenant Dangle from Reno 911.
Yeah, he funny as hell.
Hilarious. We had so much fun shooting with him. We working on Valerie Jarrett from the Obama Foundation. Working on y'all boy Brandon Johnson, working on Vic Mensa, working on a number of folks to shoot them in their neighborhood. And just like you said at the top, man, everybody think that they know everything about their neighborhood. And then I hit you with a simple one, like, okay, you grew up on, Halsted Street. Who is Halsted? And then it's like,
the office on Chicago PD.
So no. So that's what the show is. The show is me teaching you about Chicago, you telling us how Chicago built you or put you in position, and we looking forward to it. We starting off with 15-minute episodes, but hopefully somebody gonna pick it up and we gonna get.
No, that's what's up. Let me know if I got some motherfuckers that I can probably throw your way. You know what I'm saying? I'll throw you the hoop. Just make sure you dunk that motherfucker.
Yeah, right on. Yeah, I'm getting ready to hit up Dion Cole and all of them. It's a lot of folks that come from the shot that's dope. We want to.
That's what's up, man. Well, I appreciate your time, man. For real.
Yeah, right on.
This is episode, what we had, 226? No, 227. I'm tripping.
We up there, bro.
Yeah, 227, man. We out.
What up, Randy?
It's a lot of episodes.
It is.
Consistency is crazy.
We are down.